What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are exploring Tron. In today's episode, no pun intended, I am playing Explore Tron. It is your host, Wonderbread. As long as we find the mine in these 5 cards, we are in great shape. Oh, in that case, we're gonna just explore into Tron and let them know we have it. This is pretty good. This is exactly why you build this deck right here. We have a chance to Sylvan Scrying even. If we draw it, worst case scenario, with just Ancient Stirrings. Grab the map. Probably could have went for the tower, but can play the map. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why you run 2 Explorers in Tron and bump up your land count to 20. Because that is a turn 2 flex on your opponent and let them know, oh, they better hold up a counter spell. Which they will. That's fine. Real question is now, do we lead with the Worm Coil Engine? Oh, we definitely lead with the Worm Coil Engine. That's tough. We're just gonna actually bring that in. And like I said, we're gonna lead with the Worm Coil Engine, hoping that the opponent has a counter spell at this point. Because we don't want to throw a Karn away. That's exactly why I did not want to reveal the Karn. Okay, Flagstones. They also have an Explore. Temple Garden. No blue up. Renin 6. Cleansing Wildfire the Tower. Yup. We're bringing a Karn down next turn. And I kind of want to take Breeding Pool. Ooh, but we could take the red off that. Yeah, no. It's hard to keep the Triumph on the field right now, but at the same time, kinda we're in a little bit of a pickle. So I'm gonna take the red source because I don't want them to Cleansing Wildfire me again. Otherwise, we would have actually taken the Breeding Pool, but if we get another turn with Karn, we're just gonna take the blue source if it is the only blue source. Okay, they found a red source, so it is what it is. Karn's dead. Yup. I mean, you just gotta risk it sometimes. Elvish Reclaimer. Yup. A tower off the top. Double Worm Coil. Kind of want information, so we are just going to throw that out there. Activate for green. We would like. Fair enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just gonna throw it out there. Two, 3, 4, 5. We need to get a threat down, don't we? Okay, he sticks. Probably a Path to Exile. Path. Good for us. We've taken a lot of damage. Could now kill the Reclaimer. Get in for 6 if they don't have another creature. A Cleansing Wildfire? Nope, Explore. They chose to use their red source too. That could come back and haunt them. They probably should have used the Flagstones. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I could have taken him off as 2 green sources, but that's fine. And that should put us very far ahead. We have another worm, just in case they have that path. Made sure not to pick the flagstones because I knew that they were just going to double up on it. This is fine. Okay. I feel like we might need the nature's Thundering Titan just might be better than Ugin still does enough, right? I think what we do here is we go down like that. Maybe we don't bring in that. We're gonna bring out our explorers. Maybe we just save the Witchbane Orb. Main the Crucible. Yeah, we're gonna try that. If we need to bring in that relic, we will. I mean, we have way better 6s. Our forest. Nature's Star Sylvan Scrying Worm Coil. Do we have just better 5s overall? Do we just go? We could probably keep this. No, we have better 5s still. That's just where it gets rough. I mean, that's just a guaranteed mulligan right there. We gotta go to 4. And we keep the 4. What do we put back? Yikes, what do we put back? Chromatic Sphere. We have Tron, so we don't need the Sylvan Scrying. Gotta put back one more. It has to be the weather. I would rather have the extra draw than not be able to cast the Weather the Storm. Could very well bite us in the butt, but alright. So it bit us in the butt. So we will turn 1 map. And give it back to our opponent. Going for the quick win. Oh man. Yeah, that's good. They're probably just gonna run away with this game if they have lands. Hmm. I need to thin my deck down a little bit. I need to draw something here. Not really looking all that great. One of the worst possible draws of the deck was in fact a basic forest. Now we need like a worm coil. I mean, that's good, but I'm bringing in Veils next game. Yep. I mean, because we could try to cast it next turn, but they're definitely gonna have a counter spell, or they're gonna have kill in hand. We just have to hope that they draw absolutely nothing at this point. Bit of a sideboard error. I did not put my Veils in. Oh, yeah, brutal. So, I mean, they could just potentially go off here. They're gonna start pinging us pretty bad. We're gonna have to Ugin. I mean, if they have a force, we lose. It is what it is. We have to play it like this. Oh, cool. And then that probably just saved us the game for right now. They don't have lands in their hand. Okay. They're drawing for stuff. They're not finding stuff either. That's fairly good for us. Weird, we don't really have much either. I'm just gonna show them the Ghost Quarter. Make them think about their land drops, because at this point now I can hit the Triome and force another red source out of their deck. Probably just ran away with this one. I think I want more information before I actually play a land. That's pretty good. We'll throw the Worm Coil out, since they really haven't shown that they have. Okay, fair enough. Hope that they hit the mine if they have land destruction. I know they have the Cleansing Wildfires. 5 mana Bring to Light. Crumble to Dust, maybe? Yeah, sure. That's possibility. Oh, fair. Oh yeah, we win. We just went off. We're gonna do a full extend and end this game. We just swing out, bolt next turn, and win. They have Ugin pretty close to dead, so they kill Karn. Fair enough. Games to the opponent. What I learned in that game. Let me just grab a piece of paper. And no, we're not gonna grab a piece of paper. We're just gonna explain to you people what I learned in that game. When you see blue, put your veils in. If I could take anything away from that round, it was I sideboarded poorly. If I were to go back and do it again, I definitely did not sideboard correctly that last game. I left out my 2 Veil of Summers, and fortunately I was not punished for it. But in the future, I will not be making the same mistake, so I have come up with a revitalized sideboard plan if I were to see a deck of that strategy again. The Cleansing Wildfires, the Elvish Reclaimers, the Valakut Tricks, with the Scape Shift. I really like that list. I think that list will do fairly well when sanctioned events return. As for my sideboard plan for that particular matchup, I did see Cleansing Wildfire, so I'm going to start off with Crucible of Worlds. I saw a Remand, so I definitely will be bringing in Veil of Summer to force a big, ugly threat early. And I think the last 2 slots will go to Nature's Claim, because even if I didn't see anything that first game, who's to know what my opponent was running? I did get quite a bit of information in that second game. Even if we were to lose, I think I still would have kept the Nature's Claim in, just because they are not a complete dead card. Worst case scenario, I could be down to 17 life, my opponent could have 7 lands, try to hit me for exactly 18, and then I gain some life. I've contemplated really hard about trying to trim an Ulamog, because if you don't cast Ulamog, he's not good. But if you cast him, you could very well win the game. Just off the cast trigger alone, people are devastated and they will give up before your very eyes. So in the spirit of Ulamog being as powerful as he is off cast, he will remain a 2-of. Where I will start cutting is actually Mere Battlesphere. We will cut a Worm Coil Engine, for both of those creatures are still not at a total loss, because I can dig into the sideboard and grab either one of those out. I will be trimming the 2 Explorers, and since I am trimming my Explorers, I don't need 20 lands. I can get the Seagate Wreckage out of here. I think that is an optimal sideboard plan. I am actually contemplating putting together a list very similar to that, because that was a very fun matchup to play against. I'm looking forward to seeing that again, and I look forward to seeing all of you again next time, very soon. And if you could, on the way out, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever and wherever you are. Have a fantastic day.